Here guys, we are starting work on the van. It's been 2 long years of it sitting at my shop. So this week we got a couple more holes we need to cut, and then I think we're starting on interior stuff, insulating and framing. It's going to be a learning process. I've never built a van, and looking at it for the last couple days, there's a lot of weird curves and angles, so it's going to be fun to see how we can do this. But let's just dive in and see what we can get done today. But we are finally starting on the Ford Transit van build, so just got to take in the job site real quick. So what we got going on is we have a 2016 Ford Transit. It's a 350, it's an XLT, so it's the high end of the things. It comes with navigation and a power driver's seat, and that's about it. It's a cargo van. We've had it for about 2 years now. Life got really busy and we just couldn't get the build going. But we finally dropped everything and we're out here and we're gonna get going on this awesome project. But what we're gonna do is we've done a couple things to the van because we've taken it on a couple week-long trips and camping and stuff like that. So we're gonna do a quick walk around and just show you the things we've done to the van already. And then your guys are gonna come along and we're gonna show you everything to make this into an awesome tiny house. So we're gonna start at the front of the vehicle. And up front, what we got is we got the Luminesce Light Bar. Awesome product. I highly recommend Luminesce. We got some Nightlight LED lights. Got them off Amazon. Like them just because they're all black housing. So up top we have a unistrut roof rack that I welded up. Luminesce has a great roof rack, and there's a couple other companies that make awesome ones too. But I had no clue what the roof setup was going to be, so I wanted something that was a little bit modular and then we could move around. Plus we put 2 roof vents in, so actually 3. So working around them was a little bit difficult if we were gonna buy a pre-manufactured roof rack. On the side here we got the Fiamma awning. We got some awesome motion windows. Not as much moving glass as a T-vent or something like that, but they make so many different windows that match. So blacked out various parts. We also got some black rhino hard alloy rims on there. Underneath we have a super leaf, add a leaf kinda. It just supports the van a little bit better, stiffens the ride up. Plus once we load it down with water and batteries and all that good stuff, it'll be a nice even load. We also got sumo springs under there, front and rear. That just kind of helps with the ride of the van. Back of the van we got the Luminesce swing bumper with the awesome boxes with the drop down doors. That way when you're working you got a little bit of a workbench. We got the jerry can holders on top, and we also got just an axe and shovel mounted to the side. This side we got the same box, drop down jerry can holder, and then we got our mat tracks, or cheap knockoff, same thing, bolted to the side. You can see up top on the roof rack we just got some LED lights, so if we're off in a remote place or just want to see something off the side of the van, turn them on. Up top we also got 2 fantastic fans, and then we got vent covers for them. The only reason we did that is the fantastic fan with the vent cover is shorter than a max air fan, and we actually needed that 5 inches of space that we save for the solar panel layout. So it's not stealth by any means, but it works great for what we got. So real quick, we got the inside of the van. We got the high roof model, extended length, long wheelbase. Inside we haven't done too much. Here's the fantastic fans, and then we got the little bathroom fan over there. And then the only other thing we've done is we've rattle trapped everything. We've done the 35% rule on everything, except for the floor, because we had a lot left over. So I needed to fill in the gaps between the ribs on the floor. So we just put rattle trap in there for now, just to fill the space. Done really nothing up front, except for some seat covers, and then we did do 2 swivels. I believe, if I remember right, both of them are swivels R Us. But besides that, everything's stock up front. So that is pretty much everything we've done to the van so far, and from here on out we're going to turn it into a livable tiny house on wheels. Before we get to the spray foam insulation, we got to cut a couple more holes into the side of the van. One of them is our water, it's our water gravity feed and city feed. So trying to find a flat spot on the side of the van was a pain, but I think we're going to stick it right about here, hopefully, if it fits.
Oh yeah.
But so we're going to go inside and drill a hole to see the center, and then tape this off and cut it out.
More holes in my house.
Yes.
Say hi.
So we're working on the water inlets, the city, and the gravity fill. We cut the hole, made sure it's all good. We'll take some paint, put on the bare metal, make sure she doesn't rust, but nice tight fit. We'll seal it up, screw it to the van body, and then we can start working on shore power.
There's a lot of concentration happening here. You got big schnoz. Hole number 3 today.
So we got the shore power water all in. Now we're on to the little vent for the Nature's Head toilet. Problem is it's got to go right here because we want it low in the shower so it's not eye level and poking us in the face. But right here, the curvature of the van and a flat vent ain't working too well. You can see. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to add a little heat to it and see if I can't press fit this to the side of the van so it kind of follows the curve. Or we're just going to melt this completely and have to find a new one.
Yay! You're giving me the blowtorch? Look at that.
Perfect.
Yay.
And then the next part.
Good job, babe. So it's only day 1 of the van build and it's only the end of April. We're already sweating, working alongside a black van. But don't worry, Mom. We got sunscreen. I promise I put it on. Looks like the dogs found a nice cool snowbank to play in.
So we got about 4.5 inch, 5 inch wall cavity from where the shower wall is going to be finished to the outside of the van. So this pipe is going to be connecting the flange for the air vent on the toilet. It's going to sit there. And then we got our outside vent cover just so it deflects rain. So we're going to cut this. We're going to cut it a little bit long because I don't know the exact measurement of the inside finish of the shower wall. Well, we're going to cut this. We're going to put a screen on it so nothing can get in. I think we'll probably put a double screen on it. And then we got to figure out some way to mount it in the wall of the van. So it'll be interesting.
Okay, sounds like you know what you're doing.
So the pipe's going to come through about here.
Okay.
And I need to hold it in place while we're spray foaming and working on the walls and such. So this is going in here to screw to the wall.
Okay.
And then the pipe will come sticking out here.
What? I love you.
So this is the inside where it gets kind of complicated on what we're doing. So if you can see back behind there is I got a chunk of PVC pipe running through out the hole. And then I made it a little bit longer than what it needs to be finished because I don't know the exact thickness of the walls and the tile and the waterproofing and all that stuff. So I got it sticking out. I got this on here to hold it upright, give it a little support. And then I siliconed around there to hold it, and then I siliconed it around where I stuck it through the wall to make it waterproof. So hopefully no water gets in. Also, I took a screen and stuck around the back side of the pipe there. That way no critters or mosquitoes or anything can make it through. So I'm going to let that dry up and then probably put another coat of silicone on there just to hold it. I don't want it to move when I'm spray foaming. But that took a little bit to engineer. So just because of the thickness of the walls, is we had to have a pipe there to be able to move the air from the composting toilet outside. So on to the roof, we're going to put some cable entries up there. So just a little plastic box that you can waterproof to shove cables and stuff from the solar panels and lights and all that good stuff. So start working on that. So we're just working on the cable entry. So all it is a plastic box that we can seal to the top of the van and then have wires enter the van there so it's all waterproof. So we're not drilling holes in the van and siliconing it all up and stuff. So we're going to put a couple on. One's going to be for the solar panel wires. And then we're going to stick two more on for all of our auxiliary lighting. The spotlights up front and the floodlights on the sides. And then somebody's been talking about putting LEDs on the awning. So we got to be able to run those lights in as well.
So we just finished putting in our, what are these?
Cable entries.
Cable entries. We just finished putting in our cable entries. And I did the lovely tape work, which is when this happened. First vanbuild injury. I did not cut myself with the scissors like a third grader. Babe! I'm bleeding! So we have one here, one there, and one there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes in my van today. 6 holes! Are you done drilling holes in my house?
Hopefully.
Do we have any more?
No.
That's it? We're done?
Unless you mess up.
And now we can do inside stuff?
We'll see.
It's pretty much all inside from here on out except solar, right?
We'll see.
Yay!